It was the first museum to have restaurants and gas lights that allowed it to remain open for evening hours.
The shittiest hours in a shitty city for so long until you like expand.
But,
you know?
and
he needs to like understand what a deadline means.
yeah, and like he's just like I just remember
He just
like
floats.
it took him like years to like say hello to me like in
I
the
know.
hallway or something.
He's so in his
he
own
didn't
like.
really start until after you guys broke up. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
like
a little late there, like
you're-
2 years.
yeah.
Like, and it's you appreciate this because you know him.
Yeah.
Like he's not selfish, but he's so self-absorbed in like his
Yeah.
own little world.
No,
that
I
it's
know what
very
you mean.
difficult for him to remember that other people like exist.
It's not like I'm out to do things.
Right.
Like
He's not selfish in a vindictive way.
yeah,
He's
it's
just like
it's
so caught
selfish
up in his
and
own stuff.
yeah, exactly. This very narrow, limited
Right.
like, view on everything.
Right. Which
yeah.
makes it impossible to date, but like he's
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, I don't know how this is gonna like.
Yeah, I mean,
Work.
I know the breakup was miserable, but aren't you so glad now that it happens?
Maggie, I can't even tell you. And I was like, finally, people are seeing like. People
I
were on a pedestal for
I
so
saw
long.
it like living
Thank
with
God,
you.
yeah.
I mean, like I think Kristen did too. Kristen's
Yeah.
been a gossip, so we never talked about it. But it's like things I would notice, like, wow, like Matt needs Megan to make all these reservations. Like
Your
that's
dad
another job.
noticed. Like,
Forgot he did say something. It's like he's like, yeah.
like, oh my god, and Maggie's dad is noticing. Like,
And it's really like David noticed because David would be like, though I will say the one time, oh my god, David and I got in like massive fight. It wasn't the night where it
was
was
this dominatrix night?
no. Okay.
Okay.
That was like
'Cause I wasn't there for that. I was at Matt.
I was really upset that this was like something related to that though. It was like in that general period where I
Right.
was mad at him. It could have been it might have been like coming down from Gregory. But like I was like berating him. Like and then like you and Matt walked in with a vase of flowers and you're like, Matt got these for me just because like David was like
You want to know why Matt got me those flowers?
Why?
And I would never tell anyone this. He got guilted into it because he was like, we were walking down the street and like someone, oh my god, where was it?
was it like flower lady?
We were off in a place where we weren't normally, and someone was like, "Oh, give the lucky lady a kiss" or something, and he's like, "Okay," so he like gives me a kiss, and he's like $5 for the flowers, or like $5 now, and he was like, and like somehow got guilted into buying
Yeah.
flowers. He never did that.
I
Like that
know.
wasn't a thing.
I know.
Housing a permanent collection of over 4.5 million objects. Initially it was known as the Museum of Manufactures. At this stage the collections covered both the plot art and science. Several of the exhibits from the exhibition were purchased to form the nucleus of the collection.
Okay, you want to hear a funny story about that? He had this shirt, and he was like, "This is a really cool shirt. I should get it framed." Months later, he still had it, so I was like, "God, you're obviously not gonna do anything about it." So I got
Yeah,
it. I got it
You got
framed,
framed
and I
for
gave it to him. And then it was like sitting around. He was like, "Oh, I should put this up on my wall." Sitting around. And finally, I was like, "I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I got this framed anyway. Like, I'll pay you $5 for the
It
shirt."
makes so much sense.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
Like, it's like I don't even know how to
Oh my
explain
God,
to like
that's
a
so
freshman.
funny.
I'm like, this is so cool. Because they're like, we don't know, like whatever.
Don't worry about it.
That's all though. Like,
That's so funny.
but yeah, no. I mean, it's true.